So, I, again, had a video with like a script planned out, but then I realized when I woke up yesterday morning that today, Saturday, would be my last day that I'd be able to make a video about Overwatch 1. Since I'd have to like capture gameplay and all that, and today's like the last-ish day, seeing as it servers shut down tomorrow. So yeah, I thought I'd make a video going over Overwatch 1 because it's one of my favorite games. And yeah, so again, I'm sorry this video is going to be slightly more rambly, but it's just going to be me talking about like how great Overwatch is and like some of my favorite things, some of my not so favorite things about the game. And yeah, I don't know where all this video will go. It might be very short, it might be very long. We'll see how much my brain cooperates. So yeah, I don't remember when I first played Overwatch. I think it was winter 2018 or 2019. I don't know. It wasn't super long ago. It was a few years after Overwatch came out. So basically, I'm gonna tell a story because, you know, this is my video. I can do what I want. Basically, I joined the streaming club at my college because video games, interacting with people, two things that I love. So I joined and we owned Overwatch on the club account. So I was like, oh, cool. I've heard interesting things about Overwatch. I'll try it out since I have access to it. Costs me nothing. Try it out. So I tried it out. I remember distinctly my first game. Well, other than the tutorial, because you have to play the stupid tutorial first. My first game I played as Winston, and it was at Volskaya Industries, and we were attacking. And I remember I sucked. Obviously, because like, I was new at the game. And I mean, in general, I'm not too terribly good at FPS games. If you can't tell by the gameplay that I have. But, yeah, I just vividly remember playing it and thinking, wow, this is really fun. So then I played more Overwatch, and then played Overwatch. I mean, not like every single time I was streaming for the stream club was I playing Overwatch, because, I mean, even when I'm streaming for myself, I don't always stream the same game just because yeah, that's not something that I do. But yeah, I played more and more of it. Eventually, I'm trying to remember when I bought my PS4, because this was like the year that I got my PS4. Anyways, I bought Overwatch for PS4 because it was like, I like this game so much that even though I know I suck even more at console FPS games, I'm going to get it for my PS4 because I didn't have a good gaming computer at the time. Now I do, and so I play Overwatch on PC and kind of ignore my PS4. But I had it on PS4 first, and I loved it. Partially because there's heroes like Moira, Winston, and others where it doesn't really matter to have like pinpoint precise aim. Like they're more area and like, yeah, your attacks kind of guide themselves. So it was fun. And like, obviously there are things wrong with the game, but like, this is one of the first games that like I bought and I've had hours of fun. Like, I don't even know how many hours I have in Overwatch. Not that many, because I have commitment issues with video games. It takes me, yeah, it takes a lot of energy for me to like commit to a game for like hours and hours on end. But I did. I'm level 51 now in Overwatch on PC, which, given that I only got Overwatch on PC like a year or two ago, a year and a half ago, and like for some of that time I was like super busy with my senior project for college, and to the point where I wasn't playing video games at all. I consider that pretty good, especially given that my win rate is not super high, so my XP that I get in game is not super high. But all this to say, Overwatch has been a game that I've liked for like several years, and I still play. And I'm super excited for Overwatch 2 because, yeah, they're changing the game up. I might actually get to play damage more. It's, as you can see in this footage, I'm playing damage characters because I want to play damage more often. But the problem is the wait time is terrible. Like right now I'm waiting to join a game as a damage because, you know, every once in a while I get in a silly goofy mood and I'm like, you know what would be fun? Trying to play as a damage, which I have very little practice with because it takes like sometimes up to like a quarter of an hour or sometimes even more to play as a damage character, which is absolutely insane. Like, they're one of the more fun people to play, which, I mean, that's probably why the queue is so long, is because, my gosh, Ashe has an arm on her. But, yeah, it would be cool if more people could play damage characters. Because they're really cool. But, yeah, that is one of the things that sucks about Overwatch, is how long it takes to play damage characters. The other thing is, like, there are some hugely, not as much as in League of Legends, but there are some hugely toxic players out there. I actually have streams recorded of me interacting with some of those people where, like, they just didn't like that I was learning a character while playing with them, and so they decided to not give me any healing, which resulted in me doing worse, which, you know, isn't the best. But I've also found some really cool people to play with in this game. So it's a mixed basket. But overall, it's just... The thing I like most about Overwatch is that it's a very varied game. Like, playing as Orisa is different from playing as Roadhog. Like, they're both in the tank classification, but if you're trying to play Roadhog the same way as Orisa, you're gonna just straight up have a bad time because, one, Roadhog doesn't have a shield, and yeah, he doesn't do the same tank job as Orisa. His tank job is to tank damage and do damage. Orisa's job is to protect her flock with her shield, and then also put out a stream of damage with her machine gun, Gatling gun, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's just the variety, because like I play mostly Sigma and Orisa, which are fairly similar because they're both shield tanks. But I also play some support, and occasionally, well, even more now, have started playing more attack because, you know, it's fun to sometimes be able to pump out damage like a fire hose. But yeah, it's, I don't know. As usual, I have trouble putting my thoughts into words. My gosh, my brain. Mostly because I didn't even think about ideas to talk about in this before. But yeah, I used to be a support main as like Lucio and Zenyatta, but now I play mostly tanks because it's, I don't know, tanks do a lot more damage, and I like doing damage. It's an easier way for me to see, hey, I'm doing well. Good for me. But, yeah, I'm excited for Overwatch 2. It's really sad that Overwatch 1 is going away. I hope they have a legacy mode where you, because kind of like they have the original 6v6 where like class doesn't really matter. I hope they have a legacy mode in Overwatch 2 where you can play 6v6. Because if they don't, that would be really sad. Because I like the gameplay flow. I am excited for 5v5 because like hero reworks and like having a different dynamic of like losing one person on a 6v6 game is not quite as high stakes as losing one person on 5v5, because 5v5, there's a lot more that can go wrong. If you're down one person. Yeah. I don't know. I should have ate lunch. Oh, well. But, yeah, I think the idea of a battle pass, given that it's monetized correctly and, like, the goals are actually attainable through playing the game, I think it'll be really fun to see where Overwatch goes. But, yeah, we'll see. I don't want to say it's 100% going to be good, because it's possible it won't. I mean, I already spent the $40 on Watch Point Pass, so I hope it's good. That's a lot of money to spend. But then again, I also have the money to spend on it. But, yeah, I am going to miss Overwatch. It's a game that, like, I played through the pandemic. Like, me and one of my really good friends, Spartan117, have been playing a lot of Overwatch. He's the main person I play Overwatch with. It's just a fun time to get to, like, engage in something competitive but fun and, like, lighthearted. Doesn't take a lot of brain power, although sometimes we do use brain power and we actually do pretty decent in the game. But yeah, it's a good time. I'm gonna miss 6v6. I'm gonna miss all the memories I made, because yeah, quarantine was rough and this game helped me get through it. That and Diablo 3. Played a lot of that in quarantine. And apparently I don't know how to use Symmetra's transporters, because I've never actually practiced that. But yeah, it's a good game. I will miss it, and I hope Overwatch 2 is just as good. I know not every game is for everyone, so like I don't think everyone should like Overwatch. I don't think everyone will like Overwatch 2. But I hope that I will like Overwatch 2, because I do really like Overwatch 1, and yeah, it's kind of jarring that Overwatch 1 is actually like just leaving forever, goodbye, which is why I really, really, really want there to be a legacy mode in like the arcade section or whatever. And I really, really, really want Blizzard to not bleed my wallet dry with the shop in-game, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, so I guess, is there anything else I want to say? Yeah, no. I'm excited. Tuesday can't come soon enough, because I've paid my money for Overwatch 2. I want to be able to play Overwatch 2. But also, I'm really sad because I really like this game. So I might be streaming this all afternoon today, although I'm releasing this video tomorrow, so. Yeah, because I release videos Sunday afternoons usually. But yeah, this was a good game. Hopefully it won't be too painful saying goodbye. But that's me rambling about Overwatch 1 and how sad I am about it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. If you interact with my videos, I know I should make more videos like them. If you don't, then that probably means I should actually start writing a script, because oh my gosh, these are so rambly, which I don't like. Maybe even just like having topics, not even like a script, just having topics might help. We'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching. See y'all in the next video.